Alrighty, it's time for more Holodiner. This time it's gonna be Shirogane Noel. And what I thought of this when I wanted to do something like fan foods for the talents was Gyudon for Shirogane Noel for Dancho. But decided to do something different. A short rib Gyudon for Noel. Unfortunately for this, I ran out of ingredients, so I decided to do two types of gyudon. To start off, have a onion slice. Next, around several cloves of garlic crushed. Along with that, some diced celery and carrots. And then for the meat, beef short ribs. So I bought the wrong one. The ones that I bought were too thin, but tried to look for Korean short ribs. But you have to work with what you have. So before start cooking, I need to season the meat with salt and pepper. And because these short ribs are too long, decided to cut it in half. But again, try to look for Korean short ribs. It's better. Right? And then sear the beef short ribs on both sides and then set that aside. So after searing all of your meat, we're gonna saute the onion and garlic first. After it gets a little bit of color, that's when I would add the diced celery and diced carrots. Right, once I added that, add some red wine. Bought that cheap at Casio for $5. Use whatever wine that you want. Try to scrape off all that good on the bottom of your pan, or in this case, the oven. For this, I decided to use some whole tomatoes. Mix that up, let that cook. Now for the seasonings. For this, add some beef consomme. Next, some Italian seasoning. And then some balsamic vinegar. And some bay leaf. We're gonna add salt and pepper later. Gonna cook this first, and then we'll add that last if we need to or not. After that, put the meat back on top of the stew and let that cook roughly 2 hours until the meat is fall off the bone. I cooked this yesterday, which is different. Instead of using beef bouillon and tomato sauce, I use just purely beef broth, but still the same seasoning. Italian seasoning, balsamic vinegar, bay leaf, and red wine. So for this, I use this as a cream stew because that's what my initial intention was until I ran out of ingredients. And for this, it's a mixture of that thin cut short ribs and Korean short ribs. So remove the meat from the sauce, then gonna add some coconut milk to this. Right, now the base for the gyudon is ready. Some sliced onion, some grated ginger. Let the onions cook for a little bit. This is my preference for gyudon. Once the onion is a bit cooked, add the sauce, and then on top of that, add the meat. Alright, and then a sunny side up egg. Ignore the egg currently that's on the beef bowl. It did not cook that well, so I'm making a new one. I will just hide that. After that, put it on top, hide your mistakes, and put some green onions on top. And that's it. That is what I would title as Dancho's Special Short Rib Gyudon, cream style. And then I'll provide a photo of the bloody style for the tomato sauce in the event that you steal Dancho's beef bowl without her permission, or you steal flair away from her. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.